Number 5. The Matrix 1999, directed by the Wachowskis. Every so often, a movie comes along that cleanly divides culture into everything before and everything after. The Matrix is one of those movies. No amount of imitators or controversial sequels can tarnish this cyberpunk masterpiece. Rewatching The Matrix today is as enthralling as it was when it first hit theaters nearly 16 years ago. You can steal its style and mimic its action, but you can't diminish the raw, giddy pleasures of the Wachowskis' defining film. One part William Gibson, one part John Woo, one part anime, and one part philosophy class. The Matrix is a movie that wears its geek heritage like a badge of honor. In retrospect, it's shocking that a movie so unashamed of its eclectic influences struck a chord with mainstream audiences. No other movie has so successfully smuggled so much raw nerdiness into a production designed for a mass audience. In many ways, the geek renaissance of the Zeros began right here. Number 4. Children of Men 2006, directed by Alfonso Cuarón. Children of Men's big claim to fame is its stunningly intricate long takes, which stretch on for minutes and span surprisingly complex sequences of action without a single cut. The film's long takes, shot by director Alfonso Cuarón and cinematographer Emmanuel Lubezki, are technically impressive and enormously exciting. But the real reason they're so important is the way they tie back into the film's sci-fi setting, a ruined future where humanity has lost its ability to procreate. A jaded former activist named Theo, Clive Owen, becomes the protector of a young immigrant named Claire Hope Ashity, who is the first pregnant woman on the planet in 18 years. Number 3. Jurassic Park 1993, directed by Steven Spielberg. It's commonly noted that the visual effects in 1993's Jurassic Park are better than most movies released in present day. But they're not the only thing about Jurassic Park that still looks good all these years later. While Steven Spielberg is more frequently praised for the way he photographs wonder, see the Spielberg face, he's proven equally adept at capturing terror. From the brutal opening sequence when a worker is brutally dragged to his death by a gaggle of raptors, to the "we're back in business" jump scare, Jurassic Park is loaded with scenes that feel directly out of a horror movie. And then there's the T-Rex attack, an 8-minute masterclass in suspense and action filmmaking. The scene starts and ends with two iconic moments: the ripples in the glass of water, and close-up shot of the T-Rex as it roars for the first time. The tension escalates as the characters struggle to stay quiet, then succumb to panic as their jeep is slowly crushed by the dino. Through all of this, there's no musical score. Instead, Spielberg relies on sound designer Gary Rydstrom to build tension with all the stomps, roars, and screams. In a movie filled with showstoppers, this sequence still stands out. If Jaws created the concept of a summer movie, Jurassic Park perfected it, ushering in a new era of blockbuster filmmaking. Smart, scary, and thrilling, Jurassic Park is some of Spielberg's very best work. Number 2. Her 2013, directed by Spike Jonze. Spike Jonze is Her is a gorgeous and glorious exploration of our need to connect, to be loved, and to know that we exist. In the not-too-distant future of Her, Joaquin Phoenix is pitifully, and somewhat willfully, lonely. Theodore Twombly works in an office writing personal letters for people who have become so reliant on technology that they can't organically express their own feelings. More comfortable conversing with interfaces than actual faces, Theodore falls in love with his computer's sentient operating system, Samantha, Scarlett Johansson, who is quickly becoming the queen of modern sci-fi. But Her isn't just poignant commentary on our relationship with technology, it's a remarkable exploration on the nature of all relationships, and the urge to define ourselves through the existence of someone else. Jonze, Phoenix, and Johansson collaborate to deliver a beautiful monument to the human condition and our pursuit of love and happiness. Relationships are a gamble, everyone is constantly growing and changing, and we hope that as we change minute by minute, hour by hour, that we won't grow and change away from each other. Just as Johansson's Samantha begins to evolve beyond Theodore, and her own technological imitations, so do most intimate relationships, for better for worse. Her hits on something so specific and so intensely relatable that it feels like one of Theodore's personal letters, tailored to your individual experience, as if this film knows you better than anyone else, living or digital. Number 1. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind 2004. Directed by Michel Gondry. Science fiction is consistently at its best and most engaging when the fictional edge melts away and everything suddenly feels blindly, brightly real. Michel Gondry's 2004 masterpiece takes an understandable, and fully human, problem, how do you heal a broken heart, and solves it with the kind of imaginative, and imaginary, solution that doesn't feel so wild that we can't speculate about the probability that it will someday exist in our world. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind merges Gondry's signature whimsy with co-screenwriter Charlie Kaufman's relentless curiosity about the inner workings of the human mind to near-perfect effect. Science fiction has long explored what it means to be human, but Eternal Sunshine zeroes in on that idea, asking what it means to be a human in love, in pain, and in confusion, in some ways, what it means to be the most human, without ever feeling cloying or ringing false. Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet both exhibit so much vulnerability as they explore an entire internal universe of human emotions and memories, and geez, can we get these two to star in another film together sometime this century? And the production is so vivid and so real, that the film's big ideas, of which there are many, almost don't matter. But that still doesn't reduce its creativity and imagination. Eternal Sunshine is truly unforgettable. Leave a comment to let me know, do you agree or disagree with this video? And tell about your point. And leave a comment if you want top 5 sci-fi find out other true too. Subscribe to watch new video every afternoon. Thank you for watching.